Hi friends! Welcome to the next video. I'm glad to see you here. Today we're continuing the Keeper of the Lost Cities Wattpad series. This is Summer Green Part 1, so let's start. Bianna Vacker. Bianna wanted to burn her mask and throw the ashes to the wind. They could finally see people without having to stay 6 feet apart. Things were finally opening up. It wasn't high treason to cough anymore, which was why Bianna made a group call with Lynn and Sophie. I've decided, she started, to schedule a girls' day out. Lynn clapped. That sounds good. Okay, Sophie said. When do you want it? Bianna grinned. Today, I'm having Fitz pick you guys up, and then we're going to the mall. Sophie sighed. Great, I actually have to get out of bed today. I was just going to lay here with Iggy and Panda for the rest of my life. Lynn laughed. Honestly, if I had 2 pets, I would do the same. But at last, I don't even have one. How come? Bianna asked as she put a bit of mascara on. Lynn sniffed. Because Tam doesn't like animals. Oh, who cares what he thinks? He doesn't own the world. Sophie laughed. Oh, so you don't like him then? Bianna nearly poked out her eye. What? Why would you think that? Sophie tried to smother a laugh with a cough, but she failed. Just what Fitz has been saying. Bianna rolled her eyes and got up, smoothing out her sky blue summer dress. Fitz has no idea what he's talking about. I bet he doesn't even know who he likes, let alone who I like. True, but you have to tell us who you like. Lynn murmured her agreement. Bianna narrowed her eyes, thinking, okay, but only if you two tell me who you like. Sophie heaved a massive sigh. Fine, but I bet you already know. Bianna smiled to herself. Of course, Keith. There was a silence. Yeah. Lynn giggled. Oh my goodness, it's so obvious though. Bianna walked out of her room and down the hall to Fitz's. Music was blaring through the door and she pounded on it. Fitz! She shouted over the music. Ouch, Bianna, Sophie whined. Bianna didn't answer as she kicked open her brother's door. Fitz jumped from his spot at his desk and quickly closed the teal notebook he was holding. Bianna stared at him. Don't think I didn't see that. I will get it later. Oh my goodness, I love the relationship that Bianna and Fitz had. It's the most hilarious sibling relationship. But for now, can you take me, Sophie, and Lynn to the mall? Fitz ran a hand through his hair. Yeah, just let me do something. He walked into his bathroom and Bianna laughed. We're coming. He just has to pump himself up for you two. Half an hour later, the 4 of them were driving to the mall. Bianna was texting Dex while Lynn and Fitz talked, and Sophie scrolled through her phone. Do you happen to know who Fitz is crushing on? Bianna asked Dex. No, I don't even think he's told Keith. Why? Convince your parents to take you to the mall. I want to expose him in front of everyone. And bring Keith while you're at it. Tam too? No, he'll freak out if he learns that someone has a crush on his sister. Are you implying that Fitz has a crush on her? I love how you're literally the only one, other than me, to have come to that conclusion. Haha, I'll ask my parents now. See you later. Talk to you later. Bianna turned off her phone as Fitz parked his car. Okie doke, let's go, ladies. She linked arms with her friends, and the 3 of them started toward the exit. Fitz went to follow them, but Bianna turned and scowled at him. Wait, sorry, this is a girls' day only. Fitz opened his mouth, but Lynn nudged Bianna. It's okay. He probably has nothing better to do. Fitz rolled his eyes, flushing, and Bianna smiled, her hypothesis already starting to be proved. I suppose you can come then, but don't trail us like a puppy. Fitz scoffed, swinging his keys around his finger. Okay, I do not trail like a puppy. Trust me. Bianna smiled wider as Fitz fell into step beside Lynn, and Sophie followed her gaze. Now wait a minute, Bianna. Was this really a mall trip? She whispered. Bianna nodded. Yes, and it was originally just us. But then I started thinking about who Fitz is like after our conversation earlier. And so she trailed off and jerked her head in Lynn and Fitz's direction. It seemed to take a moment for Sophie to process what she meant. Oh my goodness, she shrieked, then hurriedly covered her mouth. Fitz raised an eyebrow. Are you okay? He asked. Sophie nodded, adjusting her mask. Yep, just realized that I left my wallet at home. Fitz pulled out his own. I can pay for you. Sophie smiled. Thanks, I can't believe I'm so stupid. As Lynn and Fitz started talking again, Bianna whispered, quick thinking. Sophie flushed. Yeah, I actually did leave my wallet at home. Bianna closed her eyes. Oh my gosh, Sophie. You'd lose your head if it wasn't attached. Sophie laughed. Honestly, you're not wrong. Ooh, Bianna trying to be a matchmaker. This one was actually pretty funny. Not as funny as like the Zoom call one, but this one was really funny too. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and click the bell button to get notified when I post new videos. Happy watching. Bye!